Say it in code.
Okay, so, the angle changed, so it'll be from there to there, right?
Right.
So he'll cast to set up. He'll set up his line behind the ball, but his rod tip will be here.
Okay.
So all he's doing is...
Right. Okay. See?
And it's so simple. So the whole thing about people lifting straight up,
Right.
if I lift straight up from where it's hanging, what do I do to get it to go around? I'm going to pull with my top hand.
Right.
Okay? But if I lift to where I need to go to, all I do is pop out my bottom hand,
Okay.
and then you're not using your
Right.
top hand to yank it around. And that's where people end up like with this going on, right?
Right. And I've watching some of the European competition.
Yeah.
I've seen those guys do that
Yeah.
to where they.
So if you watch Tommy do his snake roll,
Right.
he'll do this. He'll lift and he'll stand there like that. And then he'll do this.
Is that right?
Yeah. Like but he's also 6'4",
Yeah.
you know?
He's only a foot taller than me.
Well, the thing is you're in 3 feet of water. 3 feet of water on me
Right.
is here, and
Right.
on those guys, it's their knees, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, there's one guy, Yarley, he's 6'10".
That's cheating.
Yeah. If we were standing in the same depth of water, I could easily cast as far as him.
Right. Right.
But Speyrama for me is like, I'm just not physically...
I know. That's
You know?
what I'm the same.
Can you take a bath?
Well, I've always said that if I could use like a 16 or a 17 foot rod, it would make it a little easier on me.
Yeah, they should do something about
Because that's
that.
what I fish anyway, right?
I just want them to let me cast in the women's because I think I could at least.
Well, in 2 years, I can go into the seniors. That's what I'm in training for.
I want to go into the senior women's.
And those guys actually have fun.
Yeah.
Most people make the snake roll. They're here. The rod tip is straight below them, basically, and they're coming across and then coming back. Well, why not start with the rod tip behind you so you get more wind up?
Okay.
Okay? So all it is basically is you lift, you point the rod where you want the line to go to, then you sweep back,
And you wait for
and then
the...
go for it.
And just like this, you're waiting for the...
No, it's a little bit more intuitive.
Okay.
So I'll do it with the left hand. I'll show you something while I'm doing it. So if you start with the rod tip straight below you, and like, look at what you have to do,
Right.
okay? But if you start with the rod tip behind you,
Rockfish.
yeah.
I think you hooked Richard's beer.
If you start with the rod tip behind you, and look at how much time I have. Like, I'm not doing anything.
Nice.
So,
He knows all he's going to do is like drop the gauntlet on me. I'm like, oh.
it's a difference of a few inches here, but it's like 3 or 4 or 5 feet there. And it gives you that
Yeah.
much more to do that, right?
Yeah.
And then the pointing where you want the line to go isn't obvious because it's the 180-degree principle, right? So you point, and you come back. And all you do is you pop that bottom hand out, and
I'm so right-handed.
well, you need to work on it.
I know I do. What? Oh. It's just like my
But
kids.
the thing
You
is,
can't do this.
the thing is like a lot of people will start with the rod tip in front of themselves.
Yeah.
And then they're okay.
So when you start with the rod tip back,
Because you
how
have
are you
so
going
much
to get anchor in the front? Just the way you work it.
wherever you line follows rod tip.
Yeah.
If I point my rod tip there before I sweep back, that's where my anchor's gonna lie.
You're not putting it there, you're putting it there. Don't you? If you point there, she's gonna.
Okay, walk.
Yeah, I know. Okay. So I would say you point like right at this ledge.
Yeah.
Okay.
But like a lot of people don't do a lift before they do a snake roll. They kind of just go into it.
Sure.
Okay.
That's actually why you use a short line. Like horse is probably
Yeah.
some short.
Do that. Lift.
Yeah,
You're just
that,
giving yourself time, right?
Yeah.
That's why the lift on my single pole.
nice shot.
The height is king.
Yes.
The more line I can get off the water, the easier it is to move it. Right?
Yes.
So everybody's talking about they want a shallow lift so that they can come back even and make a dynamic D-loop, which we've talked about before.
Right.
But what's more important is just getting the line up so you can put the anchor where you want it. That dynamic V-loop isn't going to make you cast any further than having a good, smooth anchor to the side and in front of you. You want the anchor always in front of you.
Right.
You don't want it behind you or beside you.
Well, especially if you're not going, you're
Yeah.
saying
And that's how you
can't
get
be
away.
too far ahead.
That's how you get away with being tight into shit too, with a longer line, right? Plus an angle, of course. Like if you were fishing, you like you cast 90 degrees every time you go fishing.
Yeah.
You're always casting at an angle, and I'm sure you've read those chapters in the book,
Right.
Fine and Far Off. Like that was a game changer for me. I caught so many more fish once I read that
Is
book
that
and
right?
understood the angles. Now, the longer a
Is
line
that because your fly was swinging slower?
yeah.
Yeah.
So a longer line, the more downstream you cast, the slower your fly is moving slower right there than if you had a short line and you cast at 90 degrees.
What if you had a short line and you cast the exact same angle?
Then it's going to swing slower.
But in comparison to that.
Well, it won't swing as slow as a longer line, but it'll swing slower.
Okay.
So it's the idea is the
We're gonna
faster
drop
the
pictures
current,
later.
the more downstream you want to
We're
cast.
going to drop pictures later and talk about this because this is one of the things I'm fascinated
Well, I'm going to
with.
give you a book when I get it back from Tim,
Yeah, I got it
and
in
the
there.
illustrations are all there.
Fine and Far Off by who?
Doc Scott.
I have that book.
And it's all about Alexander Grant. It is.
No,
The real Alexander
Alexander
Grant.
Grant was getting me a kick. I wish he'd been here.
I do too. Where are you working these days?
Actually in Bend.
Oh, really?
Yeah, right out of my house.
Cool.
Yeah, it's pretty neat.
Yeah.